I think if you've spent a lot of your life feeling like you're in an isolated bubble, or feeling like the love of people, like they were not able to support you emotionally, many people, you felt rejected, you felt like people were pushing you away, you felt like an oppositional force in the world, you felt like people, part of who you are, like there was always something wrong with it, or you were made to feel like there was something wrong with you. And people never really, the way people act in hive minds and groupthink, they never really own up to it. But deep down, they know the way they act towards you. They know if they're like pushing you away, if they're have bullied you in your past or in your childhood, like, or they just sort of run away from you because they're afraid of you. You may be holding this capacity to pull down the divine love, pull down that divine power, and you've been called. You've been called by God, and you know the call. The call's loud. You can't mistake it for anything. So, and when you push it away, when you push that call of the deeper power and deeper love away, it somewhat makes your life miserable and a living hell. So you just start to learn, this is who I am. This is the call I have to follow. I'm called into the woods. I'm called into solitude. I'm called to speak. I'm called to call things out, be an oppositional force in the universe, speak my truth, even when people don't like it. Because you realize at some point, it feels so much better to be on good terms with God and have God approve of you and validate you rather than people and the human perspective. Because people, they act from greed, they act from jealousy, they act from bullying and their insecurities and trying to drag you down and manipulative, all these things. But your higher calling has always been there. So anything that broke you down, anything that destroyed you, shattered you, came into your path, heartbreaks, betrayals, abandonment, you learn at some point it was all only ever serving you, because you can't see it when you're going through it. You can't see how painful it is. You can't see always through the nastiness and through the hardships and feeling like no one really supports you, or most people in this world don't have the capacity to give you genuine emotional support, genuine love. Because many people don't want to go inside themselves. They're emotionally repressed. And they think money and materialism and possessions can make their life complete. So if you're treating yourself like an object in this matrix, you're only ever going to be able to treat me like an object. So why should I take it personally if I feel like you're having that manipulative user mentality that's sociopathic that most people in this country have?